They got Chris Brown.
They got
Ice. Take it away, Chris Brown, correspondent.
Ice Wars Red.
That was his free.
Nah, they got him over in United Kingdom. Picked him up from an old charge from an incident that occurred in a nightclub back in 2023, I believe.
Way back then.
And as soon as he landed, they were waiting and picked him up. I don't understand how they didn't have that situation taken care of or something. Well, at least have your people to make sure we good.
Nah, sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. I understand it. Sometimes things could A, slip through the cracks, or B, you'll put your team on it, they'll go check, and there'll be a whole nother building that you had to go to. This happened with me, and where was I? Toronto or some shit, where you had to go to a specific building on 6th Avenue to get the clearance. You could have called every other building in the world and they said you good. But if you didn't go over there, they're flagging you over there and we're locking you up. So sometimes your team don't know that building to get in touch with.
Yeah.
Sometimes the cops are pulling a fast one and they just did it the night before. They just, hey, grab, snap them. Like, you don't know.
And he was denied bail.
That's the crazy part.
That's wild to me.
And they hold him till June when?
July 13th.
Wait, what?
Hold on. They hold him to when?
July.
Let me check.
You sure? Somebody check that. I thought I saw June.
No. His first show out there is July 10th.
So he gonna be in the
You gotta be kidding.
They know what they're doing. Yeah. They're being dramatic.
That is some wild shit right there.
This sounds like they'll get that result. This sounds like posturing.
Well, they said the judge said there's too severe bodily harm. What is it? Too serious grievous bodily harm case. I don't know.
Yeah, allegedly smashing somebody's head with a champagne bottle or a tequila bottle, whatever, liquor bottle.
Well, he's ordered to remain in custody till June 13th.
June 13th?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's June. It's New York Times.
I'm sorry.
That's still a minute away. That's still like about a month.
Very different from July, though.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all.
You're coming for a concert and now you're sitting in jail for a month.
Sorry.
Like, what?
That is crazy, bro.
And you don't even know if you're getting out on June 13th. You're just going to see a judge.
Yeah, but you know what? He got to do it. He has to do it. He has to go out there. If there's charges, then he got to get locked up. Whatever has to be done in these other places while he's eligible for these Grammys and while he's getting his global star shit back. Part of that is I have to go show my face and clear up all of my grievances.
That is true.
From the past.
That is true.
It's true.
His first tour date was scheduled for June 8th in Amsterdam.
It's June 8th, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I got the month mixed up. I'm sorry.
All right, so we'll make you miss one of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
We'll make you miss that one, maybe.
I bet they get it resolved before the.
Oh, you cut the right check.
Have the right people in your pocket that can call the people and say this is what I need to
He's
do.
doing stadium tours, no?
Man, but a lot of times
I think they're going to get that resolved.
overseas they try to set examples.
You got a good manager. Aunt know what he doing.
And somebody said to me that overseas might be mad at us for tariffs.
Nah, you can't take Breezy to tariff.
Nah, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
They put a Breezy tariff on it? Oh.
They took Brittany Griner for less.
Straight up.
That's true.
It took,
For a pen,
it
nigga.
took Brittany Griner for much less. Yeah, we could take Chris Brown with the tariff battle, nigga.
No, that was for the Archangel of Doom or whatever that dude was. What was his name? The Merchant of Death.
Merchant of Death.
Swap him out.
Niggas cut a deal, boy. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Yo, prayers are with Chris Brown.
Yeah, for sure.
Praise the Lord.
Hopefully they get that worked out, especially before his New York day, because me and my whole family is going to that.
Yeah.
That's why I had to check. Wait.
We going to that Chris Brown. You crazy? Mel, you going to Chris Brown?
When is it?
August
Yep.
12th
You
and
in
13th.
Hot and Bother Bay? Little young boy, you run? All right.
I thought it was like
He dressed her today.
shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
who dressed you today, Mel?
I dressed myself.
Because you dressed like TLC, right eye. You dressed like you ain't too proud to beg, nah.
Yeah.
I like this look on you.
Thank you. I was gonna take that all as a compliment. Yes.
I always been a sucker though for the fucking jeans that sag when girls are doing. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. Get your shit off.
Thank you.
Chris Brown's management's messed up on this one. How you gonna send him to UK and perform when he has a arrest order? Big L.
What else is there? So we praying for Chris Brown. Tory. Let's get to Tory. Let's get all the newsy, depressed.
Yeah.
I really want
Let's,
to.
let's get all the
Looking at
niggas
you
ain't
for
shit
Tory.
news out of the way. What's the name of that group? Unite something. Some group.
Sounds like a Mark question.
Mark don't know because he's Team Meg, so he ain't checking for nothing. So no group trying to help Tory get out. But anyway, some attorneys came forward and said that Kelsey's bodyguard during the trial overheard some things. And
Unite the people.
There you go. Unite the people. Thank you, Freeze. Unite the people came forward to say that Kelsey's bodyguard during the trial came forward to say that he couldn't sleep any longer, knowing that an innocent man was in jail, and that he overheard conversations of Kelsey claiming that she was the person to fire that weapon and shoot, yada, 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 yada. That's what we got.
Doesn't that qualify as hearsay? And why is he just talking about it now? Like, I'm just so confused.
He didn't want to protect her anymore, he said.
I'm over it. I'm sorry.
It's ridiculous.
And all right, so again, he was not charged with shooting her.
But he was charged with assault with a semi-automatic firearm, discharging a firearm.
I mean, he's
with
basically charged with shooting.
negligence. So what I'm saying is that, Freeze, if his fingerprints was not on the firearm, then that means that these charges should be dropped or shouldn't be filed in the first place. If his fingerprint was not on the firearm, that means
conclusive.
that he didn't assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and he didn't discharge a firearm with gross negligence.
Yeah, everything that Flip said. Also, on the last day of the trial, his bodyguard was supposed to take the stand, but due to somebody saying prosecution saying they would need more time with him, which would delay things, Tory and them chose for the bodyguard to not hit the stand. I think that was a grave mistake, one. Also, all of this coincides with the reporting from the neighbor that was not allowed, which said I saw two girls tussling. She fired off and a man came and yada, yada, yada. So I don't think that this helps Tory, but it's funny how when it's the man that's the victim and trying to protect a black woman, nobody gives a fuck if he goes to jail for 10 years and is railroaded. But I learned that 3-4 years ago, post-pandemic, about y'all, so I don't even talk about it no more. But a lot of people with a brain thought that it was more likely that two chicks found out they was fucking the same nigga and one of them shot the other one versus two chicks found out they were fucking with the same dude and the dude shot one of them in the foot. Do with that what you will. He's away. I don't think he's coming home. Yeah, that's what I got for you there.
Chris Brown is one of the most talked about artists in the music industry, praised by many, criticized by others, but undeniably influential. On the one hand, Chris Brown is undeniably talented. From a young age, he captured attention with his smooth vocals, captivating dance moves, and electrifying stage presence. Songs like Run It, Forever, and No Guidance have dominated charts and become cultural staples. His ability to blend R&B, hip-hop, and pop has set him apart and earned him a massive global fanbase. For many, he's one of the few true entertainers left, an artist who can sing, dance, and perform at the highest level. His artistry doesn't stop at music. Chris Brown is also a painter and has shown impressive skill in the visual arts. He's been involved in fashion and design, and over the years, fans have celebrated his creativity, work ethic, and dedication to evolving as an artist. His catalog is massive, with hundreds of songs and collaborations with some of the biggest names in the industry. But despite all that success, Chris Brown remains a polarizing figure. Some people feel that the media spotlight on him has created a cloud of controversy that never quite goes away. Others argue that his image has been shaped just as much by public opinion as by his own choices, making it difficult for some to separate the artist from the persona. For critics, his behavior, at times seen as unpredictable or arrogant, has overshadowed his contributions to music. Then there's the matter of overexposure. With so much content, some say his music has become too repetitive or lacks the innovation it once had. Critics claim he drops too many songs at once, leading to quantity over quality. Meanwhile, fans argue that he's simply giving them what they want: consistent music, new material, and access to his creativity.